she was given a place in man before the fall, equal over all creation. But after the fall, now, here we bring the subject up. But after the fall, He was her ruler. She must keep silent in all matters. Now, after the original beginning is over, Jesus said it wasn't so from the beginning. That's when time began. When God made it first in His original creation. All to understand? Say amen again.
Amen.
In the beginning, God created just one male and one female. But then the woman was made different from the animals, all other animals, for deception. Now watch. Now it wasn't so from the beginning. She was made, if she'd stayed in her original condition, she would have never been no fall. But she caused the fall and the interruption and broke the whole continuity of God and threw death, sorrow, and everything else on the earth. She was made thus. Now notice. Now after the beginning, after time began, back in there it was eternity, is over. Notice after that fall was made by Eve, after the fall, there was need to be another covenant made. Now this is going to stumble you. But I'm going to give you the scripture to prove it, that this is the truth. Now, notice, after the fall, Jesus said, God at the beginning made one of a kind. But now, after the fall, now we're going beyond that. The covenant was co-equal. But now, after the fall, there's another covenant made. Now, she was no longer ruler with him. Each must have a separate covenant. Now let's see if that's right. Let's take Genesis 3 and find out if this is right now as we go along, because we want to be positive that these things, they're taught out, brought out, exactly true, so that maybe right here we have a little time, because we're not too far from the end now, to get to the closing part of the subject, to show why and what about divorces and so forth. Now in Genesis, the 3rd chapter, and we will begin now with the 3rd and the 16th verse. Let's begin at the 14th verse. And the Lord said unto the serpent, he's going to curse it, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all the cattle, above every beast of the field, and upon thy belly thou shalt go, and dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and the woman's seed, and it shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. The promising coming through the woman, the Messiah to redeem. Unto the woman, he said. Now look, now there's the covenant with the serpent, which were all right beforehand, at the beginning. Or before the beginning. Unto the woman, he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrows, and thy conception. And in sorrow shalt thou bring forth children. And thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. Not no more co-equal together at all.